have a mess in my kitchen. But it's a good mess because I got a honey-do list, something on my honey-do list he's doing. And he's putting more shelves in my pantry for me. And he's on his way out to build 2 or 3 more shelves that go on the bottom there. As you can see, I am running out of room. Things are just stuffed, cockeyed and everything. So, and when he was doing that, well then I was in the process, but I stopped to help him to, oh boy, the daylight in here. Whew. I was going to put some, I was making this, and it needs some handles. It's a tray, and it needs handles on each side of it. So I've got to put the handles on that, and I was going to put some little feet. That's what I had started working on. Then he informs me that he's bringing the bed in that he built. Let's see if I can peek. And the garage is a mess too, but the bed's out here. Whoa. The king-size cedar bed that he made. Well, we need to bring it inside so we can put the varnish on it and have it ready so he can take it and deliver it. Because she's waiting on it. She's wanting it. So, we're going to take the king-size bed and put it up and here in the middle of the floor. It'll sit there for a while. And, okay, he's got my shelves in. And it's still packed, but at least it's a little more organized. And it's not everything sitting in the middle of the floor like it was. And the only place I could put my canner was on the floor because it was the only shelf that was tall enough. But I have like my canner and my, you know, things I use with that, and the bags for the vacuum sealer, my crock pot, and then my dehydrator, and then my candle, wax candle, my candle melter pot is what it is. And then up there I have the attachments that go on my KitchenAid. There's a meat grinder, a shredder, and then there's a potato peeler, and just other things up there that was kind of just laying stuck down on the floor. And it's still crowded, but it's a little more organized than it was. And my bigger items and the things I use all the time is on the shelves I just showed you, so I like it with a few more shelves. Makes it handy. Of course, this is not all of it, but the main things that I use is in here. Okay, I'm in the process of making rolls for Christmas Eve dinner. The family's all getting together in town, and they requested that I make the rolls. So I want to get them ready, and then I'll freeze them, and I'll pull them out Christmas Eve before time and let them raise and cook them and have them fresh for Christmas Eve dinner. That's just part of what I'm doing today. Did you save some for the donkeys?
What are you doing, Shed? Shed.
Well.
Shed.
Oh, you got plenty out here for him.
You lost some of your fat.
Yes, he has. You thinning down, Sid? You watching your manly figure? What are you doing, Lucy?
Hey, how come you ain't eating that cake? Think I'll hand it to you or something?
Lucy.
Oh, shit.
Just none too excited about it unless you give it to him. Huh.
You starve that's the way you eat.
Lucy puts it down.
Oh, yeah. I'm just like the cows. I kind of like stuff.
She stays up there with the cows. Sid gets away from them. Hey, Lucy. What's the matter, Lucy? You skittish today? Huh? What are you doing? Come get it. Come on, girl. Come on, honey. You got some in your mouth already? Hmm? Yeah, there you go. You gonna let me pet you today? Huh? No? Oh, it's cows coming. They're putting that stuff down. Losing my drawers. What's the matter, Sid? They taking over? Yeah, they're taking over, aren't they? They're taking over, little man. Goes Lucy.
She's starting to spring up a little.
Is she? He's my man. Yes, he is. He's my little guy. He's my guy. He's getting you some. He's getting you some. There you go. Lucy, you better get over here.
She gets in amongst the cows.
Yeah, he doesn't. Sid doesn't get near him at all. I mean, she runs from him, but she'll stay pretty close to him till they start coming up on her, and she
She'll wheel around and kick them though if they get.
yeah,
get
she
crowded.
kicks at him.
You gotta have his ball whacked. Another two. And I think there's one in the pen. Maybe it wasn't too clean.
Is that Funky Face? Right here?
Right here, one behind, looking back.
Yeah,
On the back side.
on the back
yes.
side. What?
It's all weighing about like them there, I think it's down.
Or are you gonna feed the ones in the corral?
Yep, I'm gonna get back up on the
Okay.
at the sack. Yeah, see, she's putting in. Bully around in there.
Well, hello, Sally.
Well, you ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Before we get run over.
I'm ready. Bye, Sid. See you later. Okay, now I'm going to make what they call, this recipe says Cajun crackers. Had a lady write this down for me because she fixed them and I liked them. And it takes 1 cup of canola oil, 1 package of Hidden Valley dry dip mix, 1 tablespoon of crushed red pepper. I put about 3/4. 3/4 teaspoon of cayenne. I put about 1/2 because I don't like mine real hot. Mix well and pour over crackers and stir every 15 minutes for an hour. And I like to use, she had the regular size crackers. I like to use these little small ones. Nice to snack on, the little minis. And in a box, there's 11 ounces. And in a big box of crackers that you would use, there's 16, there's a pound. So I had 2 boxes, so I just poured about 1/3 of a sack or so in here. Now I'm just gonna pour this over my crackers. This is so good. If y'all haven't had it, I'm sure you have, but if you haven't, it's really good to munch on. Just pour it all over there. And stir it to incorporate it all over the crackers. I'm doing this one-handed. Anyways, you do that. Get all your crackers seasoned with the stuff. And then every 15 minutes, you come back and stir it again. I have laid it out on a cookie sheet and put it in the oven and kind of toasted them a little bit. That's real good too. But I'm working on the rolls and they're about ready to be rolled out and put in the freezer. So I'm just going to leave it like this, and every 15 minutes give it a stir. Well, I got these frozen and ready to go, and I think I'm going to make another batch because I only made 19. And I probably need, oh, this would probably do, but I'd like to have some extra. And then I can just keep, you know, the rest of them and have them for the 2 of us when we want one. I can take us out a couple of them and cook them for supper. So I'm going to go ahead and stir up another batch. And my crackers are finished, and they're really, really good. If you haven't had these before, they're easy. You just stir up that stuff, pour it over, stir it up, stir them for an hour, and, you know, every 15 minutes for an hour, put them in a baggie, and you're good to go. It's a good treat.